All right, guys, this is David here from Forex Empire, and good morning to everybody. And I'm gonna go over all the weekly analysis pretty much, and see where the market is currently, so we can look for uh, a direction in the market for this week. So far, what have we seen in Euro USD since last week is the price got respected, went back up, came back down again, hit the 61.8, failed to break it, keeping this pattern valid as a right shoulder, and it's still valid. Okay, unless it breaks below, then it's not valid anymore. But so far, it is valid, and I'm still expecting the price to go at least at this level around here, around 61.8, around the support resistance. So we'll see how this plays out. But overall, I mean, as you can see, this is a past support right here. So, and at the 61.8 from this retracement. So there's a lot of confidence in this trade that the price will definitely go up, but you have to look for an entries on a 4-hour or 1-hour time frame. So make sure to draw this head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder, and a trend line, and you guys can know exactly where to take profit when the price reaches. From here to here, I'm expecting a price to reach at least 61.8, but we'll see how this plays out. I mean, it can just go straight up, but it can. So any major news can do that. So let's keep an eye on it. I really love this 1-hour entry. So if it does a retest on a 1-hour time frame, if it does a retest on a 1-hour time frame like this or some kind of like that, I'll definitely look for entries like that. Okay. So definitely needs to keep an eye on this trade. It's definitely going to pay out. So I'll be looking over it. So you guys can mark up your charts. Just pretty much buy it on the retest. Basically, it breaks out, wait for a retest on this trend line, or here, like a micro, like mini one, like small one, and then bounce off of it, and you can just end up buying that trade. I mean, if you like, you can draw another trend line right here from this point to this point and wait for the price to break out of that, and you can go for long because the bias is long. So you always have to go with the trend, right? With the bigger structure. All right, so Euro USD, we have covered it, and we're gonna go over what's next. Oh, AUD, I forgot. Okay. All right, so AUD USD has been playing around since last week. It's been consolidating for a whole week, but what I wanted to do is I want the market to go to that level and retest that zone, but looks like it did came up very quite close, but I don't know if it got respected. But as you can see, there's a push in the market, a big bearish candle, and then here's a reversal candlestick right there. All right, I mean, let me zoom in. This is a reversal candlestick right here, and then there's a bearish move telling that the price is coming in the zone for a downfall. So I'm gonna be looking for a sell because the price already has broken through. So if you go on like a smaller time frame on AUD USD, as you can see, the price has broke through, the price has went up and reached the zone again here and here. So you could have gone short here and put your stop above here, but here it's a good term right now. So probably I'm gonna be looking for an entry right now, sooner or later after this webinar. So we'll see how this goes. And for AED, I mean, I'm expecting a really nice drop that's coming up from here to here. Okay, so let's keep an eye on that. I mean, price might go back up, hit this level to make it like validate, like super validate. Let me see. I mean, you can connect that, but it depends. But I mean, it looks like it's already did, and plus it's at 88.6. It can break it, and it's respecting this resistance right here. So a long-term trade is coming in. So you guys gotta watch out on that one. And a risk-free trade pretty much would be like stop loss right here, sell it. The price when it comes here, you can just like use break even stop. Here's the CAD. Okay. All right. So, and you can basically pretty much go as long as the market wants to go down. So if the price goes down here and start respecting back up, then you can just take your profit. But as if the prices keep going down, 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 then you guys can look for just riding it. As long as the market is dropping, you can ride it. Okay. All right, so AUD looks really good for a sell. And what's next? Euro, we did that. GBP USD. Okay. Like last week, I said that the price needs to break out and the price needs to make a reversal candlestick and retest. So as you can see, the price is respecting and doing a retest. So what I'm gonna wait for on a daily time frame is I'm gonna wait for like a reversal candlestick. What I mean by that is like this. I want this candle to close something like that, something like here. Then I can look for a buy, because right now it's a red candlestick, right? I mean, it's not. It's a bearish candlestick. So if it prints a nice reversal candlestick, then the price will shoot up, and you can look for a buy on those trades to all the way here. You can go here, you can go here, you can go here. It just depends on how the market structure is going to be. I mean, overall, what it looks like, it's going to be a nice trade for upside. Probably around this level is a major resistance, but we'll see how this plays out. I mean, if this price breaks out, if this doesn't consolidate, I mean, it might, because it might be a bigger head and shoulder that you have to look at. So right here, I mean, okay, this is a bigger head and shoulder. Okay, so you guys have to remember that, okay? This is a big head and shoulder pattern that's forming, but I mean, if the price doesn't come here, then it's not. But if it does come here and respects this level, then yeah. So, I mean, if you're looking for riding it, I would ride this one right there, and then probably see probably the price will bounce off of it. So just like here, example, if the price wants to go up, it will keep going up. When the break happens, you can exit the trade right there, you know? So if the price keeps going up, you can ride it, but if the price breaks out, then you can exit the trade. So, all right, pretty much that's what it is. So right now, and let's see how that plays out. I'm gonna look for an entry on a 4-hour, but I'm gonna wait for a doji or something like that. And somebody's drawing. Okay, you guys getting creative, huh? You want to draw charts too? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get to gold. It's a step-by-step process, okay? It's okay, Amika. All right, so GBP USD is pretty much gonna go to this level, but as you can see, we have seen the breakout that we wanted to last week. As I mentioned, if the price breaks out, we can look for an entry. But over here, we were here. I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We were here, and then we were trying to go for a buy, but we wanted to wait for a breakout, and the breakout had happened. So I mean, if you go on a 4-hour time frame, let me see. Okay, so here, pretty much the price broke out of it, went and retested this resistance, a minor resistance from here, came back down, testing the support. And as you can see, it's basically, I mean, you can delete this part, but as you can see, this part is a nice trade that you can go long on right now, because as you can see the candle printing, the way it's printing, right? You have to read the candlestick. It's telling you everything right here. The price is getting rejected at the support and at this trend line. So what does that mean? That the price for the long is coming in, as you can see here too. So 4-hour usually gives you a better entry, or 1 hour too sometimes. So, and plus, as you can see, this one is a nice triangle, right? You can call it a wedge, triangle, whatever it is. But we've got to see how the pattern moves. But it won't be nice if you end up buying here. The best bet to buy here is this part, because you want to wait for the retest, right? So when the retest happens, you can easily look for a buy. And if the price breaks above, then you can look for a buy. So when the price is between a certain point, like example, a wedge or somewhere, anywhere, I mean, if the price is stuck in one place, you don't want to decide, you don't want to predict. You want to see where the price is breaking out. So if the price is breaking out below, then you can look for a sell. But if the price is breaking above, then you can look for a buy. And what do you see on the GBP USD? You see as a buy, right? So why would you sell it in first place? You wouldn't look for a sell. You would look for a buy. And I bet there's a news right now. It's USD durable goods. So USD is gonna spike the hell up or somewhere. Right now USD, okay, house sales, and then FOMC member speaking 2 hours, trade balance in 8 hours. And we are long on USD JPY since last night. I mean, before London session, the London session didn't even move. I was expecting probably a rise from this level, but it didn't want to go anywhere. So we'll see how this plays out, guys. But getting back to this one, GBP USD is pretty much expected to rise, so you guys can look for an entry on a smaller time frame, on a 4-hour, 1 hour time frame. All right. This one doesn't have a markup yet. I have to mark up all the charts on here later on. But 1 hour kind of looks like a downfall to me right now. Oops. Yeah, as you can see, the 1 hour is telling us something different story, right? As you can see, the 1 hour is basically came down, broke through, made the retest, and now you can expect a drop. And at the same time, this is a crossover that you look for any trend on a 1 hour. So this will basically out. And 4 hour, the price is above, still staying above. So we'll see how this plays out, really. I mean, this can be a drop too. As you can see, this one can be dropped to this level right here. Probably like scooch in, just like that, right here, right on this level. And then the price might go up, making a triple bottom. Okay, making a triple bottom, at the same time head and shoulder, all that. So we'll see. I mean, if the price respects this level, but as I told you guys, 4 hour is important because you're looking for a buy and you want to wait for the 4 hour structure to break out in order for a buy, right? Clear. All drawings, okay. So 4 hour structure is very important. I mean, you don't want to go right here. You want to wait for the price to go down here. And then, I mean, if it respects this level, it's great. It's great. I'm not, like basically on a 4 hour, as you can see, if the price respects this level, you can look for a buy right in the zone. But on a 1 hour, does it tell you something else? Yeah, it does tell you something else. But what you're gonna do, you're gonna have to wait. You have to have patience. You have to have patient patterns. Okay, wait for it to get above. I mean, right now it's below, but you can connect all the wicks right now, and it might be a little bit different story. So 1 wick, 2 wick, and that's it. Here it broke out, came back up, broke out, came back up. So we'll see how this plays out, really. But keep your questions for the end. Thank you, GBP. What if it breaks through and gets up? Is that a possible? What if it breaks through and get up? Is that possible? I don't understand your GBP question. All right, iPhone Van Karan. Oh, okay. All right, perfect. All right, so basically wait for the 4 hour to tell you something, and then you can enter for the buy or short. I mean, depends. The bias on the daily, right? The daily bias is a buy, so you're gonna look for a buy on smaller time frame. Don't look for shorts at all. Don't counter trend it, because if you go for a buy, even if your entry is wrong, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna be in profit right away because the daily bias is strong for a buy, and that's what you want to look for always. Okay, so remember that, guys. And what the next pair? Let me see. GBP. Okay, NZD USD. Wow, USD is spiking up. That's wonderful. Okay, I forgot now which pair was it. Okay, NZD USD. NZD USD. It's gonna be a short webinar. It's gonna be only 30 minutes, so everybody can watch the webinar and finish it right away. So. All right, here. Okay, so, I mean, this is the markup from last week, and it's still staying valid, right? I mean, you mark up on a daily time frame once a week, right? Probably on Sunday. Today is Monday morning, but I mean, London session, I don't trade, so I trade New York this time because all the other traders are trading at that time, and plus I like it too at the same time because it's the morning for me. It's 5:30 over here. So, and basically, guys, I mean, you mark up your charts for daily because you don't need to go for weekly and monthly, but you can draw supports and resistance on the monthly and weekly time frames, but you don't have to do analysis on them. So you can do analysis on the daily time frame. So you can, because as you can see, each candle is, wow, each candle is 1 day, right? So there's so much movement in the market, and the market is not going to leave you anywhere that quick. You have 1 day. So when the market opens, you can just mark up all your charts and then look for a bias. Like, okay, gold is going up and euro is going down, or GBP is going up, NZD is going down. All you mark up your charts on a daily time frame, and what do you do throughout the weekend? Throughout the week, all you do is look for entries on a smaller time frame. That's all you need to do, pretty much. And follow them, follow the price. If the price is dropping, you stay in it, and when the price gets out, you exit the trade like there. If you're in the long position, you can just go up. The price breaks down, you take your close your entry. That's it. Simple. The moment the price breaks out, you close your entry. That's it. Just like Euro USD, what we did with Euro USD a few weeks, I think it was last week, or I believe, I'm not sure, but here, this price, we were in here from the 61.8, price went up, and then we drew a trend line on a smaller time frame, 15 minute, I believe, 15 minute or 1 hour, and the price broke below. We closed the trade right around this level, and guess what happened after that? Bam, 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 bam. If we were holding it, we wouldn't have been broke even right now, right? We wouldn't make anything, but at least we got like 120 pips out of it. So that's the reason you've got to follow the smaller time frame to entry and exits, and bigger time frame for your bias. Okay, so NZD USD. All right, NZD USD. What have we seen so far from the market from last week? From last week, all it did was consolidate. all it did was consolidate, consolidate, consolidate. Okay, this is the whole week structure. But as I told you guys, this is a 30.2, so it will take a hard, probably a news, NZD news, or I think it's coming up in 8 hours, trade balance. So that will definitely move the market. That will definitely move the market. As you can see, the price is right now showing a bearish movement in the market. Right now, as you can see, there's a big bearish candle that's covering up the whole bullish candle from this point. So you can expect the market to drop, but like I said, you have to go on a smaller time frame, NZD USD, and you can see that the price has been going up for a while, and then the price broke out of it but never went and retested the zone. So it did retest right here. You could have sold it right there, but and plus right now, I mean, you're still good in the good position, but probably 1 hour, I would say 1 hour. Okay. All right. All right, so basically here's the resistance from the previous structure. Guess where it's happening, what's happening? Respected, 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 right? So you can expect the possibility in the drop coming up right now. But if you go on a probably 1 hour or 15-minute NZD USD, let me see, NZD USD. Here it was a breakout, and then if you go on a 1 hour time frame, NZD USD, it's a 4 hour drop markup, I believe. I'm not sure. I think we were on a buy last week. I'm pretty sure we were on a buy when this breakout happened, because I was trying to go long from this point, probably another retest, but the price broke out of it. So we pretty much went below. We just closed our trade, I believe, around this level. But here, let me draw some trend lines. Okay, so pretty much the price broke below, and you can see there's a crossover right here. Okay, that's one, but you gotta wait for the breakout on the trend line. So there's not really anything that you can really tell what's going on right now. Oops. So we'll see how this plays out. I mean, if the prices keep going down and if it breaks out from this level, then yeah, I'll go for a short. 4 hour, not really convinced, but we'll see how this plays out. If the price breaks below it here, I mean, there's too many entries you can get. So one is here, and the price breaks below this trend line. I'm gonna look for a short right on this level. Okay. The 4 hour would have been better. I mean, the entry would have been better, but we would have to like wait for so long for the whole week. Like bam, 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 came back up, hitting our break even. You enter again, break even, enter again, break even. So the best thing to do is wait for a breakout on the downtrend, and then you can pretty much entry right on here like that. As you can see, the breakout happened, bam, you entered here. That's a support. That's one resistance. This is a support. So you can see the price came back, hitting it and respecting these levels. So it's pretty much in a consolidation box. So when the price breaks below, then you can expect the price to go down, down, down. But when it breaks down, it will come up and retest before it drops. Every time it does it, every time. As you can see here, came back down, here, came back down. And then there's too many examples I can mention it, you know? So right here, you can draw it. And then price breaks below, guess what happened? Right here. You can use the body, and then guess what? The price came down, break below, tested, and then tested again, break out, test it, bam, bam, bam. So, all right, there we go. So definitely keep an eye on the sell, but it's not ready yet, so you don't need to go for it. Just wait, pretty much, I would say. And then USD CHF. USD CHF is really nasty trade. I don't really love it because of the way it moves. Too many wicks, as you can see on a daily time frame. I mean, 1 hour, if you go on 1 hour, you'll be like, geez, what is this? You can see like too much wicks, too many. It doesn't really have moves. It just trap. So, but the thing is, we are definitely looking for a sell on this trade due to this reason, the 61.8 retracement. Let me see from here, okay? From this point to this point, the price needs to go to the 61.8, respect that level, hit it, and then bounce off of it. And then when the price breaks this trend line, because it's in a bullish move right now, and the price breaks below this trend line and there's a retest on a smaller time frame, then I'm gonna look for a sell. So remember that part, guys. So don't even rush it into the trade. And okay, 8.6. Okay, 61.8, 50%. Okay, there we go. And then this one, 61.8 and 88.6. Okay, all right, perfect. It made me skip a bit, take the hands out of it. I better play is Aussie, but similar, nothing less. Check out Euro CHF monthly frame, like, bruh, history wicks. Yeah, CHF, I really don't like it because they have too many wicks in the market. I mean, you can be in profit, and then the next thing you know, like a few hours, you're gonna be like negative because of all the wicks and everything. And you can't really judge it by the candles too, because but here you can see like a bunch of it. But like I said, you can definitely look for a sell, buy, whatever you want to do. But here, I mean, that's what I'm expecting, probably the price to break below, then we can look for a sell on that trade. This is a major support, so if the price is gonna tank, then that's what's gonna happen. And DXY, a lot of people are not focusing on DXY. They're saying, oh, USD is gonna go up, the gold's gonna go up, or whatever, euro is gonna drop, all that, right? But if you look at it, if you look at the DXY, what is going on here? Okay, tell me. There's a head and shoulder right around here, right? The price, this was a channel, price broke out, trying to make a newer high, but failed and came back down, made the newer low inside the channel, came back down, staying in this channel. Okay, but this is a valid head and shoulder. The price might come here, but as you guys can know, head and shoulder always needs to finish its pattern to this head, to the leg, right? One measurement from this measurement, it needs to come in to the same, right? So I'm expecting the price to definitely break out of this, probably go back, retest it or something like that, and then bounce off of it. But we'll see. This is the zone that we're gonna be looking at for like pretty much take profit. Like basically, if you're holding any USD pairs, this is where we're gonna look for. Actually, this is where we're gonna look to exit the trade. If the price bounces off that, then we can definitely go to the higher time frame. I mean, newer resistance, previous resistance. Sorry. So as you can see, guys, just wait. Pretty much as you can see in the bigger structure on the DXY, it's basically going for a sell. So don't even bother looking for anything, because in a bigger time frame, as you can see, everything is telling you a sell. So USD pairs is definitely USD JPY, USD CHF, everything. USD CHF is a sell, USD JPY is a kind of sell. So, but we'll see how this plays out, you know. All right, so what is going on with USD JPY? All right, here. It hit the 38.2 from here to here extensions. It's holding this trade. It doesn't want to break through, but the moment it breaks out of it, it can be a nice trade for a downside to this point. Okay, this is the first resistance, a first support of a trend line, so you can expect the price to stall. If it breaks below, then you can expect more move to the downside. But on the daily time from DXY, it's probably this move. That's it. It's not that much, but we'll see how that plays out. But keep an eye on DXY. Definitely you need to know how the DXY is doing. You can predict the market on the USD's pair pretty much. So definitely on the USD JPY, we can look for a sell, but on a 4-hour time frame, it doesn't really look convincing to me right now. USD JPY. All right, 4-hour. What do you see in a 4-hour? 4-hour, pretty much the price can come to this level at the around here and then bounce off of it, or it might break above and start going up. But we have to keep an eye, just like I mentioned. This retracement was 61.8, respected, went back, hit the trend line, made the trend line, and then bounced off of it. So it might go back up. It already retested this support, broke through. Now it's a resistance. So you can expect the price to go back up again and then bounce off of it. It's around 112768, 112. It's around 112768 would be like there, right here on here. So 112900. 112,900, 112,900. It's around this level. Yeah, right around the here by the 61.8. So the price can go back here and then start pushing down again, more, lower. But when the break happens from here, then you can definitely go for short. But as you can see on a 4-hour time frame, it's still not a great entry yet. So you have to wait for the bullish move to end. Bearish move is already there. I mean, this would be a better entry right on this level, because as you can see, the broke happened and the retest happened. Everything was lining up with the resistance too at the same time. That would have been a great entry, you know, and this would be a take profit. I mean, if you're going on a smaller time frame, but you never seen it. So basically what we're going to do is look for a sell on a smaller time frame, maybe like 15-minute. If the price is going up, and then we can draw a trend line, and when the price breaks down, you can look for a sell. For you guys, basically, I wouldn't recommend you to counter trend it, because you guys be like, oh, why are you buying this? I mean, this is a bullish butterfly, but right now I bought it for a reason. There's too many things involved, right? So I pretty much bought it because of that, but don't need to counter trend it. I mean, if you want to play safe, don't need to counter trend it. It will take a lot of experience to do the counter trending trade. So probably give yourself at least a year or 6 months to do that. Okay, so USD JPY is done, and then USD CAD. USD CAD. All right. Okay, what do I expect on USD CAD? I really want the price to go and hit the zone that I really want to hit. And basically, I drew a lot of Fibonacci levels to find exits, entries and exits, and 50% was from here to here. The retracement was 50%, and then it respected the trend line channel and then bounced off of it, and then pretty much that would have been a nice trade for a sell. Resistance got touched, double top, everything was valid, and you could have sold it, but price now it broke below. But it needs to go at least test the 50%. But right now it's basically from this point to this point, it's testing the 38.2, and it's not testing the 50. It's not even coming closer to the 50. I mean, right here, as you can see. I mean, it's coming there, but it's not like really going to that level, but like we wanted to, like what we want right here, entry on the retest. But if the price does go there, then we got him. Okay, and then after it prints a reversal candlestick, we can definitely get him for a long-term sell. And the long-term sell, what I mean by that is it can be the 61.8 retracement. So ABCD pattern, ABC, and then all the way till here, but there's nothing here to be validate. There's another support right here, and then this is a bigger structure. As you can see, this is a nice big trend line, but if it breaks below this one, then it's a nice move to all the way here, maybe here. But most likely I'm expecting the price to go here and that's it, and then bounce off of it, because that's the big move we can expect. But at least it needs a Canada news in order to do anything. Canada or oil, something needs to be done with the oil or Canada in order for the price to go, because USD pair is DXY is dropping, so this will continue to drop. But if the price does drop here and then breaks below and then retests it, we can enter still here, and then we can look for us all the way TP here. Okay, but I'm just waiting and waiting for the pattern to form and give me a good entry. Okay. All right, so pretty much wait. As you can see, there's another break and retest right there. It would broke out, retest, bam. That's it right there. Is a reverse candlestick, bam, 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 bam. So all the way here, you could take your profit. So, all right, guys. So USD CAD is pretty much still waiting. We're gonna wait for it to go to the 50, or we're gonna wait for the breakout to happen right there. All right, so now what's next? USD CAD, USD JPY, we finished that. I believe we did that. Okay, and then we got gold now. All right, everybody was asking what was gold doing, so gold. All right, my pattern was valid, like I said. It's doing its ABCD pattern. Okay, so ABCD pattern inside ABCD pattern. So this is a big ABCD pattern, and then there is a one from here, from this point, from here, there's another ABCD pattern. So there's two. So if you go on a 4-hour time frame, I can show you guys. Hold on one second. I didn't draw it here. Hold on. Okay, this is too much. I mean, I don't like to do it, but I can see it pretty much. But I'm going to draw a fib level. You can see that it gets respected, like quite a good point right here. It got respected with the 38.2, bounced off of it. Now you can expect the ABCD pattern to form. Okay. So don't even look for a sell right now, because I don't think it will drop right now, guys. So if you're gonna get selling, then it's a trap, because as you can see, what do you see here? The candles are telling you it's a bullish market. It's big candles. In one day, it's moving big. It's not moving small. I mean, it will consolidate. Don't take me wrong. It will consolidate over here. 61.8 is a big retracement. So from here to here, it will not that easily. It won't break it that easily. But as you can see, if you draw a 78.6, probably right on this level, 68, and then 88.6 is above. I don't find it, but 78.6 is way above. So we have to see. We have to see where the price gonna go, and then we can pretty much, I mean, I like this too. Just a second. I like that. All right. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, this can be respected too. You never know. So we'll see how this goes. But overall, I'm not looking for a sell. This is my point of interest for a sell right there. Right here. Okay. That's my point of interest. ABCD pattern validation, everything lined up here. Right here. As you can see, 38.2 got respected right here, and bam, right? So let's wait and see. Let it finish. Let it finish the mark. Let it finish. Let it finish its move. Then we can look for a sell on this market. All right. Until then, I don't think it will be a better idea to do anything. All right. So that's it on gold. All right, guys. And if you have any questions right now, you can ask me before I end the webinar. All right, guys. Okay. Somebody has a question. I gotta work, David. Thank you for all your information. I will contact you later for your viewer. If you don't mind, have a nice day. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, definitely. I can. I'll definitely post the analysis so you guys can work with it. You guys can definitely look through. But I mean, since it's a buy, don't even. I mean, right now it's a buy, but you never know what's gonna happen. So your point of interest is for a sell is right on this level. So don't even look for a buy or don't even look for a sell. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay, but example, what happens if the price is gonna go down? You can draw an easy trend line just like that, and when the price breaks below, then you can look for a sell. Okay, but if the price stays up, I mean, it's a 61.8. It's not gonna be easy to break through, but it will break through with the consolidation, and probably this week consolidation, next week it's gonna bounce off of it. So keep that in mind. Don't even look for a buy, sell, anything. Just wait. Just wait. All right, guys. All right. Okay. For what do you think of GBP AUD and GBP overall? Maybe we have missed it. Sorry if you went nowhere. Can I say a conclusion real quick? Okay, GBP AUD. I really haven't done any analysis on them, but I can definitely go check it out really quick. AUD. I'm trying to do it for an hour webinar. That's about it. But if I see anything, I'll let you know right now. Hold on 1 second. Okay. So what do you see here? Okay. You pretty much see that the price is ranging from one point to another, right? If the price breaks below, you can look for a sell. If the price breaks above, you can look for a buy. But on a smaller time frame, if you want to look for a buy, example, if this one is getting respected, you can look for a buy from here, like that. Okay, that's a trend line. This is a bearish move, so you draw a bearish trend line. And then if the price breaks above, you can look for a buy. If the price breaks below, you can look for a buy after the retest. Pretty much it. Okay. What else? Thanks for your question. Currency correlation trade is the best idea. It means buy you and euro. I don't do correlation that much. I go with my patterns. I don't do correlation, guys, that much because correlation's kind of too much for me. Because I mean, I like to keep my head in one game. So with my technicals and price action and everything. So it's better to do just the markup. Study the markup. Correlations, it can be wrong a lot of times. Just like Steve Morrow says, correlations can be just crap. So it's best to focus on it's best to focus on the patterns, the pattern, just like he says, pattern, technical wise, anywhere, market maker, anything. So pattern. All right, no problem. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the webinar. I'm gonna get going, and I'm gonna have to look for some new trades for today. And if I find something great and we, oh, another thing, if I forgot completely, AUD and ZD from last week. So, so far what we have done is we saw, this was a free signal that I gave out on the free channel, so come on. Okay. All right, so pretty much this was a harmonic pattern, and we pretty much looked for a sell right at that level when the price got respected with 161.8 and respected over here. We pretty much sold it right on that level when the break happened, kind of pretty much like that. You can put it right there. So what do I expect? What do I expect here? I expect the price to keep going down. I might remove my TP. My TP is right here. But I might remove it because on my phone, I kind of see it a little bit different. Let me go through my phone and I'm gonna see. Oh, no wonder why. Okay, so AUD and ZD on a smaller time frame, it looks a little bit different. I'm gonna show you. Okay. Is that what it is? I think that's what it is. Okay, too much. How did I draw this? Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. This is 2. Okay, pretty much this is my like support and resistance zones. That's all I do. And okay. All right, what do you see here? There's a pattern that's sticking out and telling everybody what's going on. And one thing I noticed on my phone, it was this pattern, 1, 2, 3. The price broke out. It made a nice retest. The price is coming down. As you can see, there's a nice cross, okay? And all right, so now what I see here is a head and shoulder, okay, from this point all the way till here, and then here, and then here, and then all the way. You can expect the price to drop right on this level. You can expect the price to go back up again right here, and then voila, that's a downfall for all right here, right? I mean, on a 4-hour, okay, on a 4-hour, what do you see? It's a downfall, right? It's a drop to all the way till this point. I mean, this point is right here, actually. Where is it? It's around here, okay? The drop. So, I mean, it might respect this and then go back up and then go back down again. But overall, this is what I see from another perspective. Right now, it's a harmonic pattern, but don't get it clouded here. The price might go back up again. So that's the reason why I'm thinking that it might go back up again and then respect this level. And let me see, 1, 2, 3. Huh. For some reason on the phones is way different. Okay, hold on. Oh, no wonder it's 1 hour. Okay, let me see. 4 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour. See? Okay, I drew it here on my phone a little bit different, and then here was the trend line like that. Yeah, it kind of lined up now because here it broke above, then break below, came back down, touched it, and then retest again. So this is a valid trend line on a 4-hour time frame, but on a 1-hour time frame, it's a little bit different. It's right here. Right here. Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Touch, touch. So basically 1 hour time frame, this is what I see. The price gonna go here, retest the zone again, and then voila, you can look for a sell right at that level. But like I said, I'll still hold this trade. I mean, I might remove it just like I said. UDNZD. If the price breaks above on a 15-minute time frame or somewhere like that, if the price breaks above, I'm gonna close it. As you can see, there's a big reverse candlestick right there. So if the price breaks above, I'm gonna close it, guys. All right. As you can see right here, the drop can happen, and then after that, if the candlestick pattern forms, like a lot of dojis with a lot of wicks, like that, like that, like that, somewhere like this, if it forms right here, I'm gonna exit the trade. I'm gonna close it. But more likely, my take profit is right on this level on a 4 hour time frame. But we'll see how this plays out. I'll keep you guys updated to remove the stop TP or not. I'll let you guys know. Okay. Until then, flag pattern. Hey Dave, I sent you an email. I'd be so happy to have a reply if you reply me. Email. I don't know which email you. If you replied on the. Okay, Amika. The best way to contact me is Telegram, because that's where I contact. That's where I keep all touch with all my members, etc. So that's my Telegram. You can just copy paste it, and you pretty much find me there. Okay, you can text me there. You can. All right, perfect. Flag pattern. Could you check Euro GBP? Oh, good question. Faizi, I don't know how you spell that name, but good one, because Euro GBP was in head and shoulder. I already drew it out, and I'm looking at it and with a broad perspective. So I'm just gonna be patient, like very, very patient, to see the price drops to this level, and then I can look for probably a buy around this level. Maybe not. Depends on the scenario. Okay, so depends when the price goes here, then I'm gonna look for a sell. Definitely a sell. That's a right there is a good trade. If this pattern forms and goes to here, oh my god, I'll definitely sell it for a long-term sell. Like, I mean, because the thing is, it replicates. As you can see, this is the first shoulder, right shoulder, this is the left shoulder, and then this is another shoulder, and you can expect a small another shoulder right there, and at the same time in line with the trend line, and then bam, bam, bam. Okay, so 85,500, 85,500. It's around 85,800. 85,800. That's the price zone that we're gonna be looking for. Basically, not now though. You can't sell it now. You have to wait for the price to go drop, then go back up, then you can sell it right there. So you have to mark up your charts in order to see it. So do that, all right? And this is a bearish candle. But really, this one, as you can see, this is a gap right here, right? And if you move this structure, move a little bit lower right here, then guess what? This is the great shoulder right here, like that, like this. If you move this candle, because there's a gap right there. So you have to see it a little bit different in the market. But anyways, no idea why it's not doing it. Oh, there you go. Okay. All right, guys. Anyway, all right, pretty much I gotta go. I gotta take over my students, give out signals and all that. So everybody, peace out, and catch you guys next week.